welcome back, Craps Crusaders. I call this strategy the Streak 36. You only need $36 to start, and what you're looking to do is get a streak going. It's a great low roller strategy. Just to give you a heads up, the long version video that's coming, it really proves something. It proves that this strategy can withstand a ton of 7 rolls. Because I roll a ton of 7s. I'm not very lucky at all, and still I don't lose with this strategy. So it can be a real winner. I hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe. Okay, this is the strategy in a nutshell. The point's already been established, and we're going to place an $18 6 and an $18 8. So we are in for $36. That's what's so great about this strategy. It only takes $36 to start. Okay, the first hit is going to pay you $21. What we're going to do with that $21 is we're going to take both our 6 and 8 up 1 unit. I'm going to have to get some change for this 5. There's 5 ones. Okay, so we're going to take the 6 and 8 up 1 unit. Keep this money off to the side here. Okay, one more hit on either the 6 or the 8 is going to pay $28. If you took everything down right now, you'd walk away with $49 profit. What we're going to do instead is try to continue to grow our money. So remember, our 6 and 8 were 24. We're going to take it back down, take each of them back down to the 18. And there's our other money off to the side. If the very next roll we roll a 7 and lose this, we're still up $13. And what we're looking for is for that not to happen and to hit another 6 or 8. Then you can do whatever you want. You can grow the 6 and 8 piles back up. You could start spreading out to other numbers. But after 2 hits, you walk away with $49, or you've locked in a $13 profit, and you go from there. Okay, so for this strategy, remember, we don't play the pass or the don't pass. We need to establish a point. So let's make that happen. The point's a 6. We don't care what the point is. We're always going to place an $18 6 and an $18 8. And I'm starting with the bankroll of $420. Okay, there's an 8 right off the bat, which is great for us. Pays $21. What we're going to do is take each of these up 1 unit. I'm going to steal $1 from my bankroll. I think you can see those. I'm going to move them up a little bit. And rack that $10. So we've only got $27 at risk now instead of the 36. Here we go. And we 7'd out, so we're down $27. All right, let's try again. Need another point. 7 on the come out roll. And there's a 5, 4, 1, 5. So the point's 5. Get our $18 6 and 8 out there, and here we go. That's a 12 boxcars. Back to back 12s. Okay, there's an 8, a hard 8. Again, that pays 21. Take our 6 and 8 up 1 unit each. And there's a 5, which is the point. Guess I should stack these. We've got $24 6 and 8 right now. Not working on the come out roll. 7 on the come out. There's an 8. The point is 8, and here we go. Okay, there's another 8. We've got $24 out there, so it's going to pay $28. There's the 28. Remember, what we're going to do is we're going to take our 6 and 8 back down to $18 each and rack everything else. 8 was the point. Let's get a new point established. It's a 10, a hard 10. All right, here we go. Hit another point, hit the hard 10. Let's replace that point. Right back with the 10, easy 10. I've been throwing 10s like mad. Okay, that's a 5, 4, 9. And 7 out, unfortunately. So made a little money that shooter, but I don't think enough to replace our 7 before that. All right, 6 is the point. Gonna do $18 each on the 6 and 8. It's a 9, 6, 3, 9. 4, easy 4. 7 out again. All right, so we've got $36 out there. I'll just take it off the long way. All right, let me get some change. And looking for 6 or 8. Yo 11. And 7 out. All right, keep going, keep trudging along. There's an 8, wrong order on that. More change. And looking for a 6 or 8. 10, easy 10. So yo 11. 4, 3, 1, 4. Another yo. 5, 3, 2, 5. There's an 8. Okay, we've got $18 out there. It's going to pay 21. $21. Take our 6 and 8 up a unit. Throw that in the rack. And looking for one more 6 or 8. Yo 11. Quite a few yos. There's a 6. We've got $24 out there, so it's going to pay 28. Just the $28. And we're going to take our 6 and 8 back down to 18. Rack everything, get everything under control here. Okay, now we need to build and recover from some of our previous terrible tosses. All right, there's a 6. That 18 is going to pay 21 again. There's the 21. And what I'm going to do from here, you can do whatever you want from here, by the way. What I'm going to do from here, just to keep it simple, I hit a 6, so I'm going to take that 6 up a unit. Going to rack $15. All right, there's another 6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 out there is going to pay $28. There's the $28. I'm going to pay it different. All right, there's the $28. Let's take the 8 up a unit. Rack the rest. 20. What do I got going on here? Well, if it paid, yeah, 28, I should have 22 left, which I do. Okay. All right, let's keep going. 10, 6, 4, 10. You know, some of you might pull everything down and start over. You might spread out to the 5 and 9. Whatever you want to do. This is just to show you how to get started with just $36. Okay, there's another 6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 out there is going to pay 28. Here's the 28. And let's take them both up a unit. And 7 out. Okay, so we definitely made some money on that shooter. We'll keep plugging along. Let's get a new point. 8, hard 8. And need some more change. That's a 3 craps 3. A yo 11. 8. 8 is the point. That $18 is going to pay 21. There's the 21. Take them each up a unit. We're exposed for $27 now on this shooter. 3 craps 3, just looking for a new point here. 7 on the come out. Okay, there's a 6, hard 6. Point is 6. 9, 5, 4, 9. And another 7 out. We've had not the best luck. All right, let me get some change here. All right, new point. 8. 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. That's a 5, a 3, 2, 5. God, 7 out. All right, let's get a new point. 6. Man, we keep throwing the 6 and 8s right after we throw the bad number. Okay, here we go. There's a 6, so that's going to pay 21. There's the 21. Take our 6 and 8 up 1 unit each. And we need one more hit to be safe for this shooter. That's a 5, a 4, 1, 5. 2, snake eyes. Okay, there's another 8. We've got $24 out there. It's going to pay 28. There's the $28. We're going to take our 6 and 8 back down to 18 and rack it. So we're golden for this particular shooter. Let's see what we can do here. We can promptly throw a 7. Well, maybe we'll use a strategy to show how much you can only lose if you're a terrible shooter, but play this strategy. Okay, let's get a new point. That's a 5, the point's 5. And let me get some more change. All right, points 5, we're looking for 6 and 8s. It's a 10, 6, 4, 10. Boxcars, no help. Another 10. 10 is my number. 7 out. All right, pull it off. And let's get another point established. Points 9. Gonna get our $18 bets out here. Let's see if we can make anything at all happen. That's a yo 11. Back-to-back yos. Followed by snake eyes, of course. 4, easy 4. 9 is the point. 6 and 8 are currently off. It's a 7 on the come out roll. 9, the point is back to 9. Here we go. Another yo. followed by craps 3 with some boxcars. And hit another 0.9. Maybe a pass line bet and some field bets would have been all right. All right, 6. The point is 6, and we are on the 6 and 8 for 18 each. That's an 8. It's going to pay $21. 21. I'm going to steal one out of my rack, a $1 chip. All right, here we go. Okay, there's a 6, which is the point. It's going to pay $28. There's the 28. We're going to take our 6 and 8 back down to 18 and rack the rest. And we're going to need a new point. 6, hard 6, point is 6. Hard 10. 9, 5, 4, 9. Back-to-back 9s. And a you-know-what 7 out. And so we got enough for one more round here. See how bad we can make it. All right, 9, the point's 9. And once again, I'm going to get some change. And we're looking for 6 and 8s. 9, hit the point. Back on the 9. There's a 6. It's going to pay 21. It's the 21. Take it up a unit. Rack a few bucks. Looking for another 6 or 8. Okay, there's an 8, a hard 8. It's going to pay $28. There's the 28. We're going to take our 6 and 8 back down to 18 each. Let's see if we can start doing some damage here. Here we go. Okay, there's a 6. It's going to pay 21. You know, you might be saying, hey, if you'd left that out at 24, it'd be paying 28. That's true. Just trying to get our initial investment back before we start trying to grow our money. So there's the 21. Let's take the 6 up a unit and rack the rest. Okay, there's another 6, 5, 10, 15, 20. We've got 24 out there. Back to our $28 payout. There's 28. And actually, what do we want to do? Let's take our 8 up a unit. Here we go. 5, 3, 2, 5, no help. There's another 8. We got 24 on the 8. It's going to pay 28. There we go. I'll rack the 28, and let's go back to taking our 6 up a unit. You know, you can do whatever you want here. I'm trying to keep it super simple as far as what we're doing. We're not being super aggressive, I know. 9, hit the point, 9. 6 and 8 are off right now. That's a yo. We're looking to establish a new point. 6, hard 6, point is 6. Here we go. 4, easy 4. Okay, there's an 8, 5, 10, 15, 20. We've got 24. That's going to pay $28. 28. And let's take, missing $1 or something. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, no, no. We've got 30 on 6. Yeah, 24. Let's take the 8 up another unit out of our winnings. All right, we've got a $30 6 and a $30 8 going. Box cars don't do anything for us. Back-to-back box cars, which I think is the second time that's happened. There's a 10, easy 10. Hard 4. Easy 10 once again. And 7 out. So, you know, it would have been nice if we had decided to pull all that down. We're leaving 60 out there, but that's all right. Okay, I'm going to add everything all up and see where we ended. Give me a second. Okay, keep in mind, we're not always going to show you incredible victories. What I just showed you was an incredible amount of 7s rolled. That was just crushing. Yet, still, look what we have here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 420. We have an extra $1. We got absolutely crushed by 7s, but because we weren't getting crushed for large amounts of money right out of the gate, we were able to actually not lose any money and ended up $1. So that's something you might try if you don't have a lot of bankroll to start with. You're only sticking $36 out there on the initial roll after the first hit. You're only $27 at risk, and from there you can start making money. So hope you liked it. Like and subscribe.